Hey everyone, and welcome to K9 Dog Talk. Look, we all think our dogs love us, right? I mean, of course they do, but how can we really be sure? Today, we're going deep. We're going to uncover the hidden language, the really rare signs that prove the bond you have is something truly, truly special. But first, I want you to see this. Some recent research uncovered something, well, honestly, it's pretty shocking. It turns out that only about 20% of dogs ever develop that incredibly deep, soul-level love for their owners. Kind of makes you stop and think, doesn't it? So the big question is your best friend one of them? Are they in that top 20%? Well, here's the good news. If your dog shows the kinds of behaviors we're about to break down in this explainer, the answer is a huge, resounding yes. So let's find out together. Okay, so here's how we're going to tackle this. We've got 3 sections. First, we'll dive into the secret language of dogs. Then, we'll look at the gestures that show absolute, total trust. And finally, we'll get to the really powerful stuff, those unconditional acts of love. All right, let's jump right into part 1, the secret language of dogs. These are all those little, subtle signals that are so easy to miss, but they're basically your dog's way of whispering I love you day in and day out. Okay, get this, because it's fascinating. You probably think a wag is a wag, right? Wrong. Italian researchers found that not all tail wags are created equal. When a dog sees someone they love, like you, their tail wags more to the right. That's the left side of their brain, the positive emotion center, just lighting up. But a wag to the left? That's for uncertainty, maybe a stranger or a dog they don't know. So your dog is literally broadcasting their love for you with the direction of their wag. How cool is that? And what about licks? You know, those sloppy kisses? It's not just about getting your attention. It's actually a two-way chemical conversation. When your dog licks you, their brain gets a hit of dopamine and endorphins. And at the same time, your brain gets a rush of oxytocin, that love hormone. A Cornell study actually found that deeply bonded dogs lick their humans 340% more than other dogs. It's not about tasting something on your skin. It's a shared biochemical love fest. Okay, so have you ever been petting your dog just chilling and you hear this low, rumbly growl? Your first instinct might be to pull your hand back, thinking they're annoyed, but hang on. You might be hearing a pleasure growl. This is one of the rarest sounds a dog can make, and it's basically their version of a cat's purr. It means they feel 100% safe and relaxed in your presence. And it gets even crazier. This sound isn't just an emotional thing. Audio analysis shows these pleasure growls vibrate between 25 and 50 hertz. Why does that matter? Because that specific frequency is known to actually promote tissue repair and reduce anxiety. So when your dog does this, they are literally healing themselves just because you make them feel that secure. Mind-blowing, right? And how about their ears? You ever notice how they swivel around like little radar dishes the moment you start talking? They're not just passively hearing you. They're actively prioritizing your sound over everything else. In fact, brain scans show that your voice actually triggers a dopamine release for them. Their brain lights up just like it would for music. To your dog, your voice is their favorite song. All right, let's move on to our second section, which builds on all this. Gestures of absolute trust. These are the physical things they do, the body language that basically screams, I trust you with my life. You know this move. You walk in the door and bam! They just flop over, belly up. This isn't just a cute, playful greeting. It's a powerful ritual called active submission. And check this out, it's super rare. A study found that only 23% of dogs do this instantly and without being prompted. If your dog is in that 23%, they're not just showing you love, they're showing you complete reverence. And what about this hilarious position, the frog's plute? You know, when their legs are just stretched out flat behind them? It looks goofy as heck, but it's a massive sign of trust. Think about it. That pose requires total muscle relaxation, and it makes it impossible for them to get up and run away quickly. It's your dog's way of saying my nervous system has officially shut down all threat detection. You are my safe space. Now this is the ultimate trust fall, but in sleep form. If your dog sleeps with their back physically pressed against you, they're putting you in the guardian position. They face outward to watch for danger because they trust you 100% to protect their blind side. A British study found only about 18% of dogs do this. It's a tactical pack animal decision. It means they see you as their battle partner.
And that brings us to our final, and honestly, most powerful section, unconditional acts of love. These are the behaviors that just defy instinct. This is where your dog's love for you literally reprograms their basic survival wiring. This is the deep stuff.
This one is both beautiful and a little heartbreaking. An MRI study at Emory University looked at the brains of waiting dogs. They found that when a truly bonded dog waits by the door for you, their brain's reward center stays lit up the entire time you're gone. They aren't sad or anxious in that moment. They are living in a constant state of joyful anticipation, fueled by this unshakable faith that you are coming back.
So, does your dog ever steal your dirty laundry, a smelly sock, maybe a t-shirt? They're not just being naughty. They are literally self-medicating. A study showed that when a dog has something with your scent on it, their stress hormone, cortisol, drops by a whopping 67%. Your scent is their superpower. It's an emotional security blanket, a chemical signature that tells their brain everything is okay.
Okay, think about this. When you're sad, maybe even crying, does your dog ever bring you their absolute favorite toy? It's not because they want to play. Behaviorists call this a comforting resource offering. They can literally smell the chemical changes in your body when you're upset, and they're trying to fix your sadness by giving you the one thing that brings them the most comfort in the world. They're trying to perform emotional first aid. It's incredible. This really puts their priorities into perspective. Picture this. There's a big, comfy dog bed in the corner, but they rather squeeze onto the last 2 inches of the couch right next to you. A study proved this isn't just a quirk. While most dogs, about 91%, will choose the comfy spot, 76% of strongly bonded dogs will choose to be near their human, even if it's uncomfortable. To them, being close to you is more rewarding than physical comfort.
And finally, this is it. The gold standard, the ultimate test. Imagine you're standing in one direction and a full bowl of their favorite food is in the other. For any animal, food is life. It's survival. But a deeply, truly devoted dog will choose you. Every time. To override that fundamental instinct for food means your bond has literally reprogrammed millennia of evolution. It means to that dog, you are more important than life itself.
So, what does all this mean? It means we have to cherish this incredible bond. We need to start noticing these quiet little actions. The wag to the right, that low pleasure growl, the choice to sleep on the hard floor by your feet. These aren't just random habits, They are conscious choices your dog is making every single day to show you just how profound and unwavering their love really is.
So I'll leave you with a question to think about. Now that you know a little more of the language, what did your best friend say to you today? Hey, if you want to keep decoding all the amazing secrets of your dog's world, please make sure you subscribe to K9 Dog Talk. Let's build a community of people who are dedicated to finally understanding the silent language our best friends have been speaking to us all along. Thanks for watching.